Let's rewind the track. Go to page 1, the script where God breathed life in the universe. Flip made a man from the dust, a garden his own, gave him everything. Said leave this one tree alone, but a snake in the grass had a whisper, a lie. Did God really say that you surely won't die? One bite, one moment, the connection was lost. They saw they were naked and felt the true cause. Tried to cover their shame up with stitched together leaves, a man-made solution for what's inconceived. But God in his mercy, before they were sent, shed innocent blood for a garment he lent, a covering of skin, the first sign of the grace. A blood price was needed to cover their place. Fast forward the story, 2 brothers, 1 field. Cain brought his harvest, the work he could yield. Abel brought a lamb, the first of his flock. One offering accepted, the other a shot. God looked for the blood, not the sweat from a brown man's work ain't enough. You seeing it now, let's jump to a mountain. A father, a son. Abraham tested, sacrifice your loved one. Isaac on the altar, the knife in the air. A father's heart breaking, surrendered in prayer. But God yelled out stop and provided a ram. Caught in the thicket, part of the plan. The son was redeemed by a substitute death. A stand-in for Isaac, took his last breath. See, the law is the mirror, it shows you the dirt. The wage of our sin is a soul-crushing hurt. The payment is death, a debt we all owe. And without the blood, forgiveness can't flow. A holy judge can't just sweep it aside. Our justice is broken with nowhere to hide. So they offered up lambs year after year, a temporary fix to handle the fear. But the debt was too massive, the stain was too deep for the blood of a goat or the life of a sheep. They were just down payments, a prophetic display pointing to the lamb who would take it all away. Now let's go to Egypt, the plagues and the chains. God's people in bondage crying out in their pains. Pharaoh's hard and he won't let them go. So the angel of death is the final death blow. But God made a way, said listen to me. Take a lamb with no blemish, perfect and key. Paint its blood on your door frame, a sign in the night. When death sees the blood, it will pass in its flight. The blood was the shield, the wrath passed them over. Redemption was purchased, their freedom brought closer. Another lamb slain, another life spared. The message consented, a truth being declared. From the garden to the field, to the mount, to the door. It was always the blood that was settling the score. Then the sky tore open, the scroll is unsealed. The mystery of ages is finally revealed. Not a symbol, a shadow, a temporary plan. But God put on flesh and became a real man. He is the garment that covers our shame. He is the offering that Abel would name. He is the substitute, the ram in the haze. The son God provided and faith filled the maze. Is the Passover lamb, his blood is the sign that makes God's fierce judgment pass over your life and mine. He absorbed all the wrath, paid the debt in his pain. The lamb who was slain is the king who now reigns. The beginning, the end, the fulfillment, the key. It was always him, it was always him. It was always him. It was always he.